Pornography is a form of media that involves the explicit portrayal of sexual behavior with the intention of stimulating sexual arousal in the viewer.
This can include images, videos, or texts that depict various sexual acts or scenarios.
Good day, everyone. I am Zikia M. Aying.
And I am Yasame Egiyuma.
And for today, we will be giving our own standpoint regarding pornography. What comes to mind when you hear the word pornography?
Is pleasure all that really matters?
The primary purpose of pornography is to generate sexual excitement and titillation, often catering to specific sexual preferences or fetishes. The depiction of erotic content in pornography is intended to elicit a physiological response in the viewer, primarily in the form of sexual arousal. This can be achieved through the portrayal of sexual acts, nudity, or other provocative content.
We believe that the objectification of individuals, particularly women, in pornography raises significant ethical concerns within society. By reducing individuals as mere objects for sexual pleasure, pornographic materials dehumanizes and devalues the individuals portrayed. This can contribute to the perpetuation of harmful stereotypes and reinforce gender inequality, as individuals are reduced to their physical attributes rather than being seen as whole, complex human beings. Furthermore, the normalization of objectification in pornography can have a broader societal implications, influencing the way individuals perceive one another in real life. When individuals are consistently portrayed as objects of desire in pornographic materials, it can lead to a skewed view of relationships and intimacy, promoting a transactional and exploitative attitude towards interpersonal interactions.
Research has shown that excessive consumption of porn can negatively impact relationships, contribute to marital dissatisfaction, and even lead to an increased likelihood of divorce or breakup.
Frequent consumption of pornography, especially with the violent themes, can desensitize individuals to violence and objectify others. This desensitization may reduce empathy towards the victims of sexual assault and blur the lines between fantasy and reality, making it easier for some individuals to commit acts of sexual violence.
Now, I will be stating our claims as to how pornography affects individuals in a detrimental way. Pornography has a strong, addictive quality that might result into obsessive behaviors. According to Scottsdale Recovery Center, porn is classified as a public health risk. This demonstrates the number of people who consume porn and how it affects their lives. The rise in quality is another aspect that adds to the expanding population of porn fans. VR porn is produced by dedicated studios and provides an immersive experience. According to Newcastle University researchers, prolonged exposure to VR porn can cause a person to lose the ability to distinguish between reality and virtual fantasy.
Certain pornographic materials may promote unsafe sexual practices or the objectification of romantic partners. In porn videos, individuals are identified and tagged with the precise acts they commit or physical characteristics they own, allowing viewers to order porn that precisely matches their expectations. The people in pornography are frequently depicted as objects. Numerous studies demonstrate that watching porn can cause viewers to become desensitized to violence against women and can even lead to think that replicating what they see on screen is okay. The fact that violent porn isn't the sole problem at all, though, might surprise you. Researchers have discovered that even non-violent porn can persuade viewers to use drink and verbal coercion to force women or people into having sex.
Health problems can cause from excessive pornographic use. These effects can be mental and physical. Mental effects include changes in brain structure and function, addiction, and negative impacts on relationships and self-esteem. As stated by the National Library of Medicine, 168 participants were enrolled and have tested positive for gonorrhea and chlamydia. These cases would not have been detected through urogenital testing alone. Adult film industry performers had a high burden of STIs. Undiagnosed asymptomatic rectal and oropharyngeal STIs were common and are likely reservoirs for transmission to sexual partners inside and outside the workplace. To sum up, this examination of the detrimental effects of pornography raises important issues in a number of areas, most notably addiction, relationships, and health.
Furthermore, there is a connection between excessive pornography consumption and mental and physical health problems like anxiety, sadness, and sexual dysfunction. As one of the youth in this modern day, We believe that encouraging open, honest conversation and education is the first step towards getting others to appreciate their own dignity and sexuality. Encouraging an environment that appreciates various forms of personal identity and expressions and allows people to express themselves without the fear of discrimination or rejection will help us create a more accepting and understanding society.
We can ensure that everyone understands how important it is to respect others and ourselves' sexuality and dignity by setting an example, standing up for equality, and valuing ourselves.